Iconoclast Gaming.
Mike coming through.
Yeah,
Crow
so.
with the stream PC. Shout out to him, aka Mr. Ottawa Smash. We're getting into it, guys. I think this is game one of winners finals. Young Xcal going up against.
It's not losers quarters.
No. Losers.
Winners
Final.
final.
There we go. There we go.
Losers final coming through right now, and this is going to be exciting. Over onto the battlefield. You know what? Every stage here really benefits both characters relatively well, and when it comes to a matchup between two players like this who play against each other time and time again, have so much experience, not just in the individual matchups, the character matchup and the player matchup rather, it doesn't matter where they go. There's no real overall benefit for either person.
Definitely a big fact. A lot of things go into the fact that these guys are comfortable across many different stages. You're talking about years and years of Smash across different games. We've all played on Battlefield for years and years. We played on FD for years and years. So for them, it's just a matter of acclimating to the game.
Yeah. So in the end, I mean, obviously you're going to have your platforms that Palutena extend so much. They also let Excalibur do little things like that, get up there super high to chase you down with those aerials. But they also allow safer landings for both characters against each other. Which they let Palutena chase you all the way up there. The projectiles on both these characters very strong in all the situations. Very similar overall gameplay between Palutena
for sure
and Toon.
I feel like this is super interesting, the fact that they're meeting up once again, because these two guys definitely going into the season vowed that they will try to be the #1 best player in Ottawa. No matter who's around or who's available to play, they wanted to make their mark, and this is going to be a pivotal step in that direction for one of them. And there it is.
What a bomb confirm into the up B right there. Taking first stock of game one. We've seen him bomb confirm into everything possible aerial.
Oh my goodness, excellent conversion there from Excalibur, 30% on BreaD.
That was a cheeky combo, just two up tilt up air, and then he walked away.
It's like,
nothing else.
Let me poke you here real quick.
Yeah.
Poke, Speaking of, a little bit of extra credit right there with the boomerang on the way back. Gets the falling up air, but no follow-up either way. Excalibur doing a lot of damage there.
Knowing how Xcal plays. What a pickup
that was
by BreaD off
really
the inside hit of the
really good reaction time. What made that even more interesting was the fact that for some reason Excalibur just kind of like popped in.
It's because he directional air dodged towards the stage to try and get around the explosive flame. Wasn't quite spaced properly.
No, not quite.
That's ending that stock very fast on BreaD afterwards as well.
Really good stuff. For BreaD getting that stock off in a quick fashion. In a jimmy, if you will. Getting the job done. Yep. It looks like Excalibur is trying to play that space at a basic game with the bombs, the items, the arrows, which is what you have to do as Toon. It is essential to your kit. So.
Yeah, one of the few characters that can really pull that off against Palutena. Obviously, you suffer through it yourself, the auto reticule and the explosive flame. Some characters just can't handle the big distance game that she can put in just barely high enough to get back after that explosive flame to try and cover his landing.
Yeah, at this stage of bracket, guys, you have to actually be very confident in your ability to come back to the stage, no matter who you're using. These guys, very loyal character players for sure.
Yeah, I made the note last time Excalibur was on this stage playing when I was sitting here. Gotta watch out for the bomb explosions through platforms. What a jab reset!
Oh my goodness!
This man, he hits them every time.
That was beautiful. That's just an amazing setup from Excalibur, catching the no-tech. I mean, I feel like today,
smile.
I feel like today has been like no-tech city, man. I know I was, helping contribute to the trend. Quite a bit myself, missing every single tech. I don't know what it was.
It's not just you. It isn't just no tech. It's jab lock. We've been seeing them out of everybody. Obviously, Excalibur throwing them out. We saw Z doing it to people literally 6 times per stop.
Bro, in pools, Z got me with like a double jab lock. Jab locked me, ran back, jab locked me again. And I'm like, all right, man, you got to relax.
We saw him jab lock down smash and then chase down jab lock F smash.
It's amazing to see the tech skill from everybody out here, man. It's good stuff. We are 5 months into the metagame. It's still relatively young, but guys are starting to optimize different strings. Beautiful stuff.
Speaking of optimization, playing Lilac Cruise with hazards off is a wonderful thing. I love that it's back. It has minimal issues compared to what it had before. Yeah, there's still some snapping differences going on here. Absolutely. What a start for BreaD as well here. That is not BreaD with game number 1. That was Excalibur who was game number 1 there. So we're going to get that swap.
You want to swap that, Taya? 1-0 for Xcal. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, going to give that a quick change.
I feel like Toon Link, man, you can be down an entire stock with some change. It doesn't even matter because you can put on the damage from distance as well as close range, just like that.
Yeah, that was a bomb to boomerang to fair into a bomb up air, and we're basically even at this point. This man's conversions are insane.
It's crazy. My man was able to read the high recovery onto the platform by BreaD and just got the up air follow-up.
Look at the patience on him right there. He just sat and shielded a little long. Boy, okay, that was cheeky.
That was.
So using the reflector on the backwards momentum of the boomerang continues in the same direction, but then it becomes BreaD's projectile.
It does. You got Xcal there off stage here. Oh, the trade, not going to quite do it yet.
Yeah, everybody making it back from that. Good zero on the, double jump recovery as well. That up be definitely going to end it.
Unbelievable. Having the knockback there to get the job done for Excalibur. He was down much of that stock, but it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah,
first one on
use
deck.
your whole kit. Seems to be the story of Xcal. We've seen him D-tilt, F-tilt, up-tilt.
Beautiful empty full hop from BreaD into the grab. Excellent stuff.
You know what? Sometimes a back throw. I'm telling you, using a full kit.
Man, that's it.
And BreaD just walks up and goes, come here.
Yep, that's it. Great turnaround F-tilt from Excalibur, trying to get a lead trap going here. Does.
Yep, beautiful pickup right there, BreaD.
goodness.
It looked like he was trying to use the little bit of float that comes with the teleport recovery to try and just glance upwards off the angle to get that cancellation. Wasn't able to, and up at 85% already.
Super quick turn of events in the favor of Excalibur. BreaD kind of bringing things back. Gets a little bit of a, a little string there to get him 40. Still 57%. I'm sorry, it's not even done yet.
And continuing the invincibility of on the shield of that dash tag, letting him get all the way through the hitbox, getting thrown out by Excalibur. Pressure is all BreaD's right now. And Excalibur just wants to push him away. He just wants to get a bomb out.
Yeah, for sure. BreaD not letting, giving him the chance to breathe. I noticed that what Excalibur is using to get the... Oh, did he just do lead trump into up B? I'm at a loss. I don't know what to say. This guy
Every possible trick. That is what you have to be careful of. If you get caught on the inside of Palutena's jab, that's a scary situation, dude, and not being able to move through.
Good stuff, man. Excalibur taking the stock and running with it. He's got 46% already on BreaD.
Yeah,
Zero gonna come out.
If you let him take center stage on anything bigger than a single platform, he's just gonna zone you, and you have to get in. Palutena,
That's it.
good character, not the best zone breaker.
No, not quite. Takes the grab there.
Looking for another bomb confirmed. Not even able to get it.
I love the empty throw, and that's going to
There
do
it
it.
is.
Bomb
There.
into fair. Excalibur going to take that from BreaD in resounding fashion in that game 2 on Lilac. On his counter pick.
Yeah.
What Excalibur's really absurdly good at is the empty item movement and the empty item play. So he'll throw a bomb in the skies just for, craps and giggles, just to see how kind of gauge your reaction, and then he'll make a decision based on that with another item, and it's just unbelievably smooth and fluent. And it translated, or eventually, into him getting that bomb to fair confirm to connect. So good stuff to him. Moving on into the third game, BreaD's definitely gonna have to think about what stage to counter pick to and why, as well as playing out on the stage itself. Let's see what happens, man.
Yeah,
Find out.
it's going to be neat. That is the least that we could possibly say in this matchup. I mean, we've seen sets go both ways. BreaD just needs to make minor changes, right?
Yeah,
That's basically what it is. Excalibur is just getting these big walls of projectiles put out, and BreaD just doesn't seem to have a way to get past. Looked like he was contemplating a character change for a second, but gonna stick with it onto his tournament game here.
Let's get it, guys. This is game 3. We're once again going back to the battlefield.
Winner's side.
And, this is obviously a triplat that worked pretty well for Excalibur, but saw a very much closer game in game 1 than as opposed to game 2. So maybe this is something where it feels like a comfortability thing for BreaD. We'll see if that pans out for him versus Excalibur. Toon Link Legend.
Yeah, onto a battlefield variant of this Palutena's. There's Palutena's Castle is what it's called, or
Palutena's Temple.
Temple. Thank you. Sorry, I couldn't remember.
Not too far off.
Follow-up word right there.
Okay, nice little cheeky up air at the ledge there for BreaD.
Shield poking just a little bit.
I like what it yielded in terms of range and damage as well as positioning. Nice little conversion for sure.
Yeah, definitely need to see some stage control coming out for BreaD here, but Excalibur is so good at mixing up not just his recovery, but his coverage of his recovery between the bombs, the boomerangs, the arrows, what he throws out when and where.
Oh
But
no!
BreaD,
Did he just do that? He trumped, down throw the bomb, and then got the up B. What?
we have seen him use everything on the ledge, man. We've seen him bomb
That
back
was
air, bomb
insane.
fair.
Instant trump to down throw off the bomb into up B. That's just incredible awareness and
I'm not
impressive.
actually sure if he trumped him so much as he forced the neutral getup, like just
I
rushed
think
BreaD into
so,
a neutral
yeah.
getup,
You're not
which
wrong
is
there.
why he opted to throw the bomb instead of just up being raw like we saw the last
great
time.
chase here from BreaD though, going deep right now. And I think that's what we have to start seeing from BreaD. If he gets Excalibur off stage, you got to challenge him with something. Don't make him come back for free. Do not give him the ability in his head to think, I'm coming back here for free. You got to stop that.
Exactly.
Nip it
The
in the
real
butt.
danger of that comes down to the bomb resets, right?
There you
He
go.
can always jump and up B and then just bomb reset and up B again. It's
Very
one of
much
the
so.
things that all of the links get to have.
The punish gets the grab into.
No confirm, good DI on that one to make sure he didn't get hit by the upper. Not sure if a raw bear or a forward air would have reached. It was tight with the upper in and of itself. But living through that, jumping over, great frame trap.
Great stuff. Had him kind of scouted out in every possible respect. Good stuff to BreaD. The awareness. Don't tell me. It's
Oh,
kill.
no.
Oh, great DI.
That was so high up, but it's a sideways hitting move.
The reactions of Excalibur are insane. Forcing a landing here. What's he going to do to come back to the stage?
Great option to just go high, get that bomb in hand again. Not trying to rush the stock tick, right? He's not throwing out rogue hitbox. Well, okay, he throws out a rogue forward there, but for the most part, Excalibur playing very restrained, not just throwing things out to try and end the stock. He's playing his game through and through and through. And this is something Z and I talked about earlier, something you and I talked about all of the time. You don't have to change your gameplay once you're in the lead. You don't have to just try and eat the stock as soon as they get to that kill percent. You'll just find it.
Damn. Speaking of, Dash just on time, right on cue. Works out perfectly for Excalibur. Gets the run up B at the ledge. And of course, Break gonna die to that, given the percent that he was at.
Yeah, and still another stock in the tank for Excalibur. We saw him 2-stock game 1, 2-stock game 2, looking to do it again. BreaD got to find something a little bit special. He had a really good ending to Excalibur's first stock this game, but he can't seem to get that same momentum.
No, not quite, man. And Excalibur, I feel like he's having way too many, like, okay, great chase from BreaD. Excalibur's getting away with way too many strings and combos that are just doing too much damage, and BreaD's not getting, like, him back there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's all based on those bombs you shot right there. That was even a bomb on shield, but he used it to mask his approach, so BreaD had to drop shield. Wasn't really sure how to do anything after that. Obviously, shield drops in the game. Not instantaneous. You can't just act right out of it. Got to deal with those frames. That up B again, just great utilization in the overall. It's not even a recovery move as far as he's concerned. Gets him with the trump
Once
again.
Trump into up B. That's just unbelievable. I mean, Excalibur. Excalibur moving on to grand finals, folks, from the winner's side. Excellent, excellent stuff. That was just unbelievable work on his part.
Yeah, that is such a well-rehearsed situation for Excalibur. Quite clearly right
seriously.
there.
BreaD's going to take